So yesterday I was scrolling through WhatsApp status of some of my friends that always like to put in funny videos on their WhatsApp, and I find it interesting when I'm bored just to go through those status and get a little bit entertained and all that, right? But something caught my attention. There was this status I found on the page of one of my friends, and it's about a lady, a street hawker, right? I think that should be somewhere in Nigeria or any other African countries, right? And she was selling soft drinks, minerals like the funny call it in Nigeria, on the tray, hawking cross traffic and all that. And I don't know if that was a social experiment or if it's just a real video that was caught, but just follow me as I tell the story. So this woman was selling pure water and soft drink across the streets on traffic and all that, and this very young, beautiful, curvy lady came, took the tray of the item from her and started doing the same thing this elderly woman was doing all day. The same place, the same people, the same traffic. And in a couple of minutes, she sold off all the drinks, came back, got another one from the woman, go back to the same place this lady has stored all day, and she sold them off. I saw the video, scroll past, but something struck me and I came back to the same video to watch it again. So this is where I want you to pause and meditate, right? It is really possible we just watch that video, got entertained, look at the curvy lady and say, people are distracted, they've seen fine girl, now they're all buying what they don't want to buy, and just make a joke out of it and say, because she's a fine girl, and just move on. But something struck me, and then I understand that there's power of branding, power of repackaging, and power of strategy. The thing is, the item did not change, the environment did not change, the market did not change, the quality of the product did not change. So what made people, same people that refused to buy from the first or from the elderly woman, now buying from the young lady? So common popular opinion would say because she's a beautiful girl, she's young and all that, so all the men are attracted. But looking at that video closely, I noticed that majority of the people that bought from the lady were not actually guys. Even other young ladies did buy from her. So what that made me to understand is the fact that people will be attracted to something that is uncommon. Yeah. So when you are in a space, people are open to. So most lady driving past, see another lady on third suit with her high heel shoes, well done makeup and all that, carrying a tray of pure water and all the stuff, hawking, selling in traffic, is something strange, new to them. They want to be part of that experience. They want to be able to go back home and tell the story and say, this is what I saw. People capturing on their phone and all that. People want to be part of something new, something they are not, something different. So so what I'm trying to say to somebody is, in that business you're doing, sometimes we're in a business and it don't seem like it's working so well, and we are trying to change the business or trying to change something. Most time the business is not the problem, it's just your approach, your strategy. Sometimes the business is not the problem, it's just our approach, our strategy to the business that need to change. Most business need change, but they keep doing the same thing the same way over time. You can't get a different result by doing things the same way. So another thing I actually learned from that video, I'm trying to look at it from another perspective. What about if that girl was the daughter of the woman, right? So looking at it from that angle, I felt, most time I was children of parents that are struggling, our first thought is to change the business of our parents. Once we come out of school and we start making money, we want to change the business of our parents. What about if we look at it this way? Instead of changing the business, that same business that was able to see you through school, now you are out of school and it's no longer good enough, it's now a stupid or rubbish business. What about if we put in what we've learned into the business and try to re-strategize, right? Try to rebrand instead of change the business. Most people have not been able to build a family business, have not been able to build a business for their family because they keep on trying to change, keep on trying to do something that they think is trending, rather than consolidate on what they are doing and look within inward and say, what do we need to do to build this business that we have not done, rather than thinking the business itself is a problem. I don't know if that makes sense, but I just hope I'm able to express how I feel about that video, because watching that video in a space of of 5 minutes, it changed a whole lot of things in my life. Coming to understand that sometimes we struggle so much trying to see how we can try something new, but there's something we are doing and we are not really trying all options within that thing that we are doing to expand it. We have not really tried all options within that our existing business, but we think the business is the problem. So now we jump out of that business, we start something else because we think somebody is doing it and is working. We spend 2-3 years in that business, then it's no longer working for us because we bring the same attitude, the same character, the same approach that we've had in our previous business into this new business. And in a space of 2 years, it collapsed. Then we go into something else because somebody else is doing it right, forgetting that there's something that person is doing right that is making that business look like it's very lucrative and attractive. Why not you settle in whatever you're doing, look for every strategies around what you're doing that needs to be employed into it to make it work, and that might just be what you need. That might just be the breakthrough that you need.